Oh.
What's crack-a-lack? It's your boy Baroshmo, just in case you did not know so. Excuse you, Aquila. I know you're excited, but you calm down. Alright, I'll get to it. Today, we're talking about running backs from the 2020 NFL Draft. Quit trying to finish my sentences. I swear, dogs sometimes. Hey, Aquila, tell them to like and subscribe. There you go, girl. Good girl. Anyway, let's get in and let's take a look at the top 10. You may notice all these guys. They're Power 5 guys. They're from the Big 5 conferences. Now, that's only because we have so much tape on these guys. It's easier to analyze these guys than it is smaller school prospects. So obviously that'll change within the year, but like it's harder to evaluate a guy like Patrick Taylor Jr. out of Memphis than it is my first guy, Travis Etienne. I finally got his name right. My dog's going wild. But this guy, I think above, honestly, above and beyond, he's probably going to be a first round pick. He is the best running back in this class. He's a little undersized, but if you watch his tape, he's explosive. He is explosive. Now he's not used a lot in the passing game in there in Clemson, but it doesn't mean he can't be. He's got the skill set for it. So he's a guy to watch out. Probably, honestly, a running back goes in the first round every year, so probably going to be my boy Travis there. Now, these next two prospects are very similar. They're both in the Big 10, Big 12, whatever it is now. From Wisconsin and Ohio State, I got J.K. Dobbins and Jonathan Taylor. While I say they're very similar prospects, they both have fumbling issues. Big time. While Taylor's more of the downhill runner, he's more instinctive than Dobbins, but Dobbins much better laterally. But these guys right now, I think they're probably going to stay this second round grades throughout the year unless they, just go wild and they show they could hold on to the ball. But until then, we'll see. At 4, I got DeAndre Swift out of Georgia. He's an ideal zone running back. He's fast, super fast. He can turn that corner like that. At number 5, I got Cam Akers. Now, Cam Akers had a phenomenal, a monster, some would say bonkers freshman year. The dude, he tore apart Dalvin Cook's record there at Florida State. But last year, along with Florida State themselves, it was just a disappointing year for Akers and the Seminoles. So if they could, if they can turn the page, have a good year, we could see Cam's stock elevate. Next, I got at 6, Najee Harris. Najee Harris is now going to get the full workload at Alabama. He won't be behind Damian Harris, and he won't be behind Jonathan or Josh Jacobs. There we go. And, the guy's big and he's fast. We could see him fly up boards. Right now, I think third round sounds about right. Now, at number 7, I got a favorite of mine. I got Trey Sermon out of Oklahoma. Now, Trey here, to me, he reminds me a lot of Marshawn Lynch. He's just a little taller, but the way he runs, he's aggressive. He is almost malicious with the ball. He just, it's good. He was banged up a little bit last year, but I think Oklahoma this year might rely a little more on the run because Jalen Hurts is now at quarterback there, and he's not exactly the Kyler Murray or the Baker Mayfield. He's no slouch. He's not the field general. He's not the type of passer those guys are. So we could see Sermon fly up boards. And then the only senior I have among these guys is Keyshawn Vaughn out of Vanderbilt. Man, this guy, honestly, my list is made up of guys who forced missed tackles, who can elude defenders. And he is probably among the best. He could honestly came out last year, but he decided to stay for his redshirt senior year. So if he could just continue to do what he did last year, we could be talking this guy, and probably the 3rd round mix is about right. This 9th one I have here, it's a bit of a interesting pick. AJ Dillon out of Boston College. The guy, he's like 245, but he's not that slow. I mean, honestly, next level we could maybe see him playing running back, or even like H back, or like in that tight end role. But I mean, he's nigh unstoppable on the field. Honestly, he's the type of bruiser Leonard Fournette was at LSU. So that's a guy to watch out for. And at 10, this is probably one of my favorite guys among this class. Eno Benjamin out of Arizona State. Just watch how he played and how he ran, forcing tacklers to miss. He's so good at stepping out of traffic, bouncing off defenders. He's very, very elusive in that respect. And I mean, he came out, he had a amazing year there at ASU. And honestly, I mean, Pro Football Focus had him as probably one of the top running backs out of the Pac-12. So that'd be something to watch out for. Another name I want to throw out there, another Pac-12 name, is Utah's Zach Moss. Keep an eye out for that guy. He might come out and he might blow your mind, because he's right up there with yards after contact with Eno Benjamin. The only difference was Moss ran it, I think, 178 times compared to over 300 carries that Benjamin had. But anyway, that's it for the video. Next, we got wideouts. I hope to see you there. But until then, be easy, my friends. Later.